We got music going. Set up. I'm not really sure how. I have to get up on there. Get up on it. Okay. I guess we will start with my little mini haul of stuff that I got while I was out at the Dollar Tree because I need to pick up some stuff to do this again. I've already done the bedroom and the bathroom, but I did not stream them when I did it because, well, truthfully, I was making sure I remembered how to do this correctly. And, you know, as much as I love showing, like, me learning how to do things, sometimes I just like to keep it to myself, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I got myself a mask this time because when I sanded last time, I did not have a mask. And I'm not so sure how good that is for you to be like breathing in those paint particles like that. So I got myself a little mask. And that was nothing probably special in the sense of like keeping everything out, but I guess this is better than nothing, right? Okay. Next. I guess I don't really need to decide what I'm gonna paint with, because I need to sand first. I gotta fix some things too. And I have some wood stuff. I would really prefer to switch out these panels, truthfully, but I need a job and income first before doing that. So I'm just gonna touch them up because hopefully I'm gonna be out of here soon, so I can have my own space. I think I want to start with the door. This area, yeah, I definitely need some help. That's okay. Isn't this fun, guys? Isn't this what you want to see in home improvement? Home improvement? Home improvement. Home improvement. I'm home improving. You know, it actually looks like someone like put some stuff here to like fill in a gap, so I'm actually trying to take that off right now, but I think that's I think I need to grab my other sander too, because this is thick sand. Oh, that paint is coming off there. There we are. Some finer one, so it's not so gruffy gruff. Have you guys ever done this before? Could you like, you know, I should grab my computer so I can see if anyone messages me there. Because that is definitely going to be something where there's probably going to be like people commenting and I'm going to be this way, facing the wall, paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, let's grab the computer real quick, and then I need to grab my other sanding paper. Are you guys gonna be lonely here, or should I turn you? You can watch me, but it's a mess over there. I did not find my sanding paper yet. Hold on. On my other things. Sanding paper. I'm just gonna have to be really careful with this one that I got. And I got a rougher one. But does it come out? Does it have a softer side, or are they all the same? I think they're all the same. Oh wow. Well, shucks. What did I do with the sanding paper? Silly me. Okay. Anyhow, let me turn this around. You don't get to see my computer. Why does the screen look so tiny on there? Is that how it actually looks? Is my screen like tiny? Cannot breathe. What does my channel look like? Why is it so tiny? What is happening? Why is it so tiny? Was it? The other streams? I didn't feel like that's how... No, it shows them like... So this should be able to... do it. Why is it so tiny? I don't understand. It wasn't like that before, right? Huh. Let's see. Yeah, it becomes so small. Huh. That's weird. Okay, well. Come closer, friends. Be my friend. I'm just down here working on the ground. There we go. Okay. Who knows why I got the tiny screen, but I'm sorry, I just don't want to deal with it right now, and you're just gonna have to accept tiny screen. Okay? tiny screen it is. But I can see your chat now. So I don't have to turn back to see if you've commented. Let's see. Eventually the goal is to have the whole like trim done. I want to get like I saw these foam pieces for crown molding, and I want to put them in the living room and kitchen. I think it'll just kind of pull the plates together. I want to switch out the lighting fixtures over there at some point. Yeah, just some like small things to kind of, I don't know, you know, make it the way you like it's an Airbnb, you know? Like, I feel like the biggest thing about Airbnbs is like you want them to be unique, you want them to be different, you want them to be memorable, right? You want people to come back. It's like a hotel, you know, but you only got one room. Well, most people only have one room. Oh yeah. Get in that crevice. I feel like the best thing about this is I always feel so successful after I get done doing stuff like this. I'm like, yeah, look what I did. And it's like actually there. This feels like adult art, you know? Like when you're not just, cause like there's like coloring, which I feel like is like kid art. Then there's like painting and stuff, which is like artistic art. But like if you're just like an adult in life, like this is like true adult art, cause like you get to take the time to decide what you want, how you want it, and the way you want it, and then you learn how to do it. This is like how I see art. Is like when people really make their homes their home. I'm like, that's art right there. And I want to see more, like, I always see those videos of people going inside millionaires' homes, like they just ask them, they're like, is this your home? And they're like, yeah, it's my home. They're like, can I come look at it? They're like, okay, sure. First off, yeah, right, that was totally set up somehow. Which is fine. I'm just like, I don't know why you had to pretend like you didn't know them, or you didn't meet them, or they didn't ask for you to come check it out. What is this happening here? There we go. I don't need to know why. I just want you off. Thank you. Yes. Yes. I love that for me. I love when paint peels off so nicely. Okay. It's mostly the bottoms here. Which I feel like people forget about this stuff all the time when they replace floors and whatnot. Because they're like, people don't think about how trim work like looks overall. And I feel like I pay attention to this stuff way too much, but like it's not even for other people, it's for myself. I'm like, no, I need this. I need this for me. Is that OCD? Is that how OCD works? Like you want something so bad in a certain way because that's the way you need it so you can feel comfortable? Is that how that works? I think I need to find my cock remover too. Because there is. I should not peel that with my fingers. but okay. I do need to remove that. So I haven't done laundry. You can't look in there. Gonna have to look at the stuff on the floor. Because I'm almost positive that my cock remover thing is with wherever I put the sandpaper, and I have no idea where sandpaper is. 1 second, I see something. Okay, I'm back. I just saw trash, and I know if I don't remember, I won't throw it away later. So, gotta do it right when I see it. Anyways, because I don't want to look for that right now, what I am going to do is find a Phillips screw head, one of them flat babies. That's what I want. Let's do a tinier version. No, not that tiny. See, constructions and nails just don't go together very well. It's like people when I see them making food, and I'm just like, how are you having long nails and making food? I be trying to do that stuff all the time, and I can't manage apparently. I am not a food making nail person. It gets all up under there. I try, but I have to wash my hands multiple times while doing dishes. Well, not only doing dishes, but like while like chopping food because it gets up under my nail. Yeah? I see you. I know you want to. I still want to take the wood with me, so be nice about it and get off. Ooh. Okay. That's something. Okay. Yes! I love it when you get it and you can just slide with it. Ah! Well, almost. I guess I won't be painting tonight. We'll have to just sand and decaulk and caulk because last time I tried to paint while caulk was wet was not pretty, and I won't do it again. But this section definitely needs to be recaulked. Like I said, I would normally just switch out the panel, but that is not the plan of action this time. But eventually I will. There we are. That's what I like to see. Get it, bitch. Wobble, 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 wobble everywhere. Does your, what is the song, huh? Does your cock hang low? Does it wobble to the floor? Is it clear? Is it white? Is it translucent? Is it gray? Does your cock hang low, ba-da-da. You know the original song is, does your chain hang low, does it wobble to the floor, does it shine in the light, is it glisten, is it gold, is it silver, is it gold? Does your chain hang low, bum, bum, bum. That's the song. That's where I was getting that from. If you don't know. But you guys should all know that. Like the Lemonade song. Also, I did watch a thing where like some people were, like I'm noticing that there's caulking on the bottom of this. And I think for a while I believed it needed to be caulked too. But I was like watching some videos and people were saying not to be caulking the bottom of these. So I don't know if that's like a new thing and I learned that from like my grandpa or something like that. But yep. Don't caulk the bottom of your boards. Maybe it depends on the material you're using on the floor. I should look into that. Yes! I'll sand the rest of that too. It's just the sand also takes off the underlying paint, and even though it's not terrible, this is a black that I'm putting on top. And I would like to be able to sand it down a little bit and not have it stained, the wood underneath, but that's just gonna be how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? And like I said, I guess like the next time I do these, I'm hopefully gonna be switching them out and not repainting them. But yeah, this stuff is falling apart, cracking. It's like divoted into the in here. Needs just some new stuff. We're here, why not, you know? May as well do it so it looks nice. We're gonna do it. Also, I'm like, may as well not do it at all if I'm not gonna do it right. But like, I don't know. I guess like I'm okay with doing it half right. But I guess there's no like doing it right. Well, there is, I guess. But I don't know. It depends on how you're wanting to do your house. Because some people, like a cob house, you would never use caulk in. But this is clearly not a cob house. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I be saying. I be saying what I'm just saying. If you're on a Slim Shady, put your hands up. Why did that song come to my mind? I don't even know the whole song. I just know that one part. Bleep. Okay. Just making sure no one's saying anything because I'm clearly facing this way now. I love how like I brought my computer over here and then I finished this and I'm now over here and I'm like, okay. Though I'm looking at these and I almost want to like, they're like, I think that's just drip from another paint actually. I thought it was like coming off. Oh no, it is coming off. Yeah, it's being scraped off. Makes me want to repaint that too. I'm not going to be doing that today though. But another thing. Okay. Test sounding. I just got this at the Dollar Tree. And I wasn't really paying attention when I got it, but I kind of like it. It's really helpful for my nails so I don't like stab them into the wall. Because that happened to me last time when I was doing the other one. I kept stabbing them into the wall. It was really making me frustrated. Okay, back to getting this caulk out. I had a tool that was making this really easy, so I'm a little salty that I don't know where it's at right now. I can't even remember where I put it at all. Like, it's not even coming to my brain in any capacity. I'm like, fuck, what did I do with that thing? Where did I put that? You know what I mean? I just learned about body doubling. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like when you're doing a task that you feel like is mundane or boring, or I don't know, you just don't want to do the task. Like having a whole person there to just stand there helps you get the task done. And I feel like that's kind of what like streaming does for me. I kind of get like body doubling from it. I really don't like enjoying doing like these more intense tasks because I get really, well, these aren't intense tasks, but like where you're just kind of doing the thing, right? You don't really need to think too much. You just need to be careful and kind of like take your time. And I just like, I get so into my head. I get so into just like thinking to myself. Sometimes I stop doing the task because I'm like thinking to myself. Do other people have problems with that? Thinking too much? I know it's a real problem. I was gonna try and use something else. I don't want to stick my nails in here, but this is kind of like not doing what I want. And that. Is that even what I think that is? That's gonna do what I want. Oh, maybe that's like what this is for. Or maybe it goes to something else. I don't know. These aren't mine. Oh man. Okay, maybe I will just try and use this screwdriver. Not a screwdriver, this screw. We're gonna use the screw to get the caulk out. That makes logical sense. It's the only thing that makes logical sense, truthfully, if you think about it. But don't think too hard like I do. I want my tool! Oh my gosh, look at that already. Owie! I really do want my tool. I think that would be so much easier. Maybe I should just not, maybe I should just focus on sanding. And then I'm gonna have to find that tool because this is making me anxious. I don't want to put this off again. I already put it off for a couple days because I was just like, oh, I don't have the time for it. I'm doing other stuff and I'm kind of starting to put my schedule together. Hi, what you scooting around for? What you scooting around for over there? Let's see. I think I actually. Hold on. One of these, there it is. I was like, there's cleaner here somewhere. I just want to spray this wall. always when you get up closer to things that you're like, oh, I see. This is where I cook a lot of the time, so I think I just haven't paid attention that I make it a little dirty on this wall. It's not bad, but there's definitely a few splatters here. I might want to, like if I used a scrubby, that might not be good. I think we just ran out of erasers, magic erasers. I mean, I don't mind that brand, but they're just like these, I can't even remember, they're calcium sponges or something like that. Or like, they're just like a mineral sponge essentially. I'm pretty sure they're super easy to make and they're actually pretty cheap. And I'm just like, why don't we just... Why? But I do like them. I do like them a lot. They work really well, I think, in my opinion. Erasers. It works better than Awesome or any other kind of products I've used before. I really feel like I need to use a scrubby or something. These like, I guess if it's been a minute, I didn't notice these, and these are all old splatters because it looks like mostly coffee splatters, truthfully, which makes sense because I do make coffee right here, like pretty much daily. I think those might be scratches in the wall though. I love this. See, this is ADHD at its prime, right? I was sanding. I was. And you know what I'm doing now? I'm washing a wall. And that's how that works. Okay? And I can't move back into sanding until this is done. But I'm almost positive I'll find something else to do before we get back to sanding. Don't know what it is yet, but I can feel it. You know, it's like inside my soul. This is what takes me so long to do things. I literally like to do the bedroom and the bathroom. Should have only taken me a weekend, truthfully. The amount of time that I actually put into like doing the, but I stopped doing the activity to do something else. Like, and then I do something else, and then I do something else. And they're all productive things, but just not productive in the thing that I was trying to get done. And I don't know. I think overall, I spend the same amount of time doing stuff. It just looks less organized. Because it is less organized, right? My brain's kind of going everywhere. It's like back and forth, but... Not that it's working out that great for me, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happening. I think I got it all finally. And I kept like looking back and being like, oh shit. I need some of this. It just needs painting. Because there's like a gash in the wall here, and I thought that was something, but it's just a hole. Just a hole in the paint. This is kind of funny. Okay. Now I can sand. Where did I put that sander? Did you guys say anything? No, cool. Oh, I found it. All right, back into sanding. Do you think that that moisture is going to be bad for this? Like the old chalkboards. This part doesn't really need it, but I just kind of like having a little bit of a rough texture to add the paint onto. And there's some things where like people like put in, like filled in the spots, but they didn't fully sand down, or like they filled in the spots, but they did it after the paint, and then they painted again, and you can kind of see through it. So I just want to make everything even, so that way when I add my layer, it looks really clean. Because, like, I feel like you could almost notice that things were painted over, and I don't like that. I don't really like that look of, like, things being, like, clearly looked like I painted over it, you know? Got some cack to get off. Ugh. What are you guys up to today? What is everyone doing today? You know, today I got up and I finished, like, I don't know if you were paying attention to my other stuff, but I did finish the things that I was expecting to finish today. And all but one thing. Ooh, I just reminded myself the thing that I've been trying to do. That's good that I remembered. But now I gotta do it. Am I doing that tonight? We'll see, we'll see. Maybe I will do it tonight. Huh. Paint droplets. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's like these paint droplets from it being like laid on thick. And I wish I had my thinner, not as rough sandpaper so that I wouldn't tear so much of the paint off while I'm doing this, but that's how it be. Make it smooth, clean. You know? I'm also thinking about maybe turning these half Spanish. Because, like, I need to start learning Spanish. And I feel like I have a lot of the things, like, I have a lot of words in my head, but I need to learn how to put them together. You know what I mean? Okay. I need to sweep up. This music I got one of those, like, another playlist for, like, the royalty-free playlist on Spotify. So we'll see. The other one didn't get any ones on Spotify or on Twitch, like, claimed, but YouTube heard some music in the last playlist at the very end or near the end, so it's not that big of a deal, and it was only, like, for a minute, but, like, it was a song. And so they copyright claimed that. I just took it out of the video because it was just a little bit of time. And I don't think I was talking much in it. So I just took it out. But that's a good thing to know, that even the copyright playlists supposedly that are supposed to be, you know, free music for me to listen to and play might not be. And I might be completely destroying this entire stream and not being able to listen or do anything with it later because I chose to play this playlist. But I gotta test these playlists out, otherwise I'm not gonna know, and then I'll use them at the most impromptu time. But because of that, I'm not going to use that last playlist I used. Just because of that one. I don't want that to happen again in a future video. So if you guys know of any music that I can use, I know there's supposed to be like a thing on the app, the Spotify X or something like that, Spotify something, but I truthfully don't know. I feel like I've tried to play some of them before, and I don't like the music. It's not that great. Okay. I'm gonna paint this door frame. Why not? Finish it off. But I have caulking I need to do for the other stuff, and I need to finish getting the caulking out of this. So I'll just work on the door frame. That will make me happy. And if I get that done at least, like, that's something, you know? Like, I did the sanding work, so now I just gotta figure out how to get this caulking off without that tool. I just don't... Oh, I know where it is now. It's not here. Okay. Okay. That's good. At least I know where it's at. At least I know where it's at. I might have a knife that I could get the... No, it's not safe. My nails always fuck it up. I need that tool. I was trying to use other stuff before I got the tool to get the caulk out, and it was destroying my fingers. It really was. So I just, the tool was necessary, and I just can't go back to... There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. I love this color. It looks so good in the bathroom and the bedroom. I've always wanted a house with the trim like this. I feel like my ass is coming out of these shorts. Didn't mean to do that. They're just my PJ shorts. Don't mind me. I should have had something to stand on. Do I even have anything I can stand on? Was I really doing this all above me the last time? Goodness. I'm crazy. Did I really just stand here and paint a fucking trim my hand above my head? Oh my god. No wonder why I was so sore. That makes so much sense now. Yikes. That's so crazy. I'm a weird one, Mr. Grinch, and I just can't explain it sometimes. It's not even like that. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, I'm so interesting. I'm sincerely just like, I don't know where this comes from. I'm just trying to function, okay? I'm just trying to be happy with myself. And, that's a big order. Capillon. Tall order. I feel like that's what everyone's doing though. I feel like everyone, especially over this last year, has just been so focused on trying to figure out what it is that makes them happy. Makes them feel good on the inside, like a real guy. Don't you know? This is a beautiful song. Can you guys see the color yet? I know that I didn't put it perfectly. I just kind of fixed it so it wouldn't be looking down at my feet. Because that's not trying to be like that either, you know? This isn't a foot video. I just need the support, okay? I need the support in painting, and I need friends that will tell me, come over and sit with me as I paint. And that's you, okay? You are now my friend, Internet. I am using you to get this work done. Thank you. I appreciate you, by the way. Good old Internet coming through. I miss MySpace. I feel like I totally got the gypped out of MySpace because I was like 15 when no one wanted to be on MySpace anymore. Completely died. I only got like a few years. I started when I was 12 or 11 or something like that. And I'm just like, ugh, whatever. And then Vine went by so fast. Like, I didn't get the Vine train until like it was starting to die too. Then I was like finally getting on TikTok, right? I wasn't much of a Tumblr person either. I think I was a little young for its popularity group. Once I was more interested in adult things. I've never really been a fan of adult life. It's never been my goal to like be with the adults. Like, I just wanted to hang out with the kids. I'm like, let's go play a game. But you can't be a child forever. I mean, you could try, but I don't know. There are fun things about being an adult. Like, it's way easy to travel because you don't have to worry about them being like, oh, you're too young to rent a car. You're like, what, bitch? There's age limits on rent a car, but you literally tried to get me to sign up for the military and go die for this country when I was 18? Okay. You go to other countries and you're like getting wasted because their legal age is different than ours, and you're not used to being able to drink in public like that. Getting absolute trash and trouble and in many ways, not just like in trouble with the law, but like legitimately in trouble. Like, you've met the wrong group of people on the wrong day, and you stepped out on the wrong moment. You know what I mean? This music is not... Get out of your head. See, this music is meant for me right now. I'm trying, fam. Painting is my favorite thing. I really do like it the most. Out of all the things I could be doing, it would be painting. Like, if I could, like, just paint people's homes, not even well, just paint them. Like, don't pay me, just give me the products and then I'll sleep on your couch and I'll get it done. I'll probably smoke a lot of weed. JK, I'm quitting. I need to stop saying stuff like that. It's a joke because, like, I think I used to say it just to, like, remind, like, to be like, you're never gonna quit smoking. And now I'm like, oh yeah, it's just like alcohol. I'm not doing that no more either. It's so weird. Just never thought that would be me. I was like, oh, I'm just always going to be drinking and smoking and that's just who I am. That's just what I grew up in. All my family does that. And I really thought I was being someone different too. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so much different than my family. I'm nothing like them. I don't understand them. Doing all the exact same things that they were doing, are doing, have been doing. Not much difference, just a different place. Not really how that works. But it's okay. Lessons learned. How's it looking on there? Does it look as... I feel like it looks better. I feel like it looks better than... Oh, like take a glance. I can't even see it because the screen is so tiny on there. Like, is it tiny to you guys? Because it's tiny to me on mine. It's bothering me quite a bit because I'm almost positive it wasn't like that the other night. That when I did it, it went to full screen. So I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Yes. Yes! Yes, queen, yes! That's how I feel about this color right now. It looks creamy, don't it? It looks creamy to me. I like it a lot. I really like the word creamy right now too, by the way. I feel like everyone should like the word creamy though. It's a good word. It's better than like moist. And moist is still a solid word. But I think creamy just feels creamy, you know? Does that make sense? Does the cream make sense? And wipe my brush and up and down 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 and up and down. This is like wax on, wax off, but painting. Up and down and up and down. More paint for me and you, yes, don't hurt. I'll have to do a second layer, but I feel like these paintbrushes hold on to this paint so much. And it makes me think about all the makeup I wasted when I was younger. What a strange, like, adjust the paint on this paintbrush sticks to it so well that it makes me think of all the wasted makeup and my face brushes. I'm like, is it meant to all come out? Am I doing something wrong? Because I feel like you only have so much face, so was I just using way too much makeup each time? But that's the way that I saw on YouTube to do it. That's the way. That was the way. But now I'm realizing that that was the way because we didn't want to listen to what our parents said. And we thought what they did was dumb. And instead of them telling us, they were just like, yeah, sure. Go for it. Figure it out, buddy. I'm like, at least you didn't always punish us for that. Like when we did things so differently. I think that's one thing we have to be grateful for our parents. Like when you're between your 30s to 40s, right? Is that your parents definitely grew up with parents who whooped their asses for being different, you know? Most likely. The likelihood that they didn't is like very low. So like, you just have to be grateful that they like didn't always punish you for being different. That they let you be it. I know not everyone's parents were like that, right? Some of them were like, don't do that still. We were still kind of, but like it was our parents' generation who really started to feel like, I think that every generation has people. But I feel like our generation, it was more normalized, our parents' generation, to have silly kids, strange kids, difficult kids, in other people's eyes, perspectives, you know. People were more socially okay with it than they had been in the past. Which made it easier for people to parent, because they didn't have to be so strict on their kids. And then some weird stuff happened, and a couple generations later, I don't know, maybe we're figuring it out a bit, you know? I think everything is coming slowly, but just in time. Sometimes it's these, it's like we're learning to parent as a whole society, you know? It's not just the people who have the babies, it's the people who don't have the babies. They have to learn how to act and react. Even if, you know, I know people who are like, I hate kids. I fucking hate kids. And, fair, you can, whatever, I don't care. Like, some people hate dogs. Like, some people hate cats. I get, you know, we all, and for a reason, right? There's a reason. Is it a good reason? I'm not quite sure. Does it matter? Not really. But, you know, there's still a reason. Everyone has reasons. It's just one of those things. I really do feel like generation after generation, we're just kind of teaching each other how to parent, you know? And I feel like a lot of things that I'm not sure if I'll ever get with my parents. It's like people having these conversations with their elderly parents now, although in their 50s and 60s, and are talking to them about 70s, 80s, you know, just talking to them about what happened, how they perceived it, and not judging them, but just being like, this is like my truth, you know, like this is how that affected me, and maybe you didn't mean it that way, but this is how it affected me. And my parents being able to accept that, and even if they didn't mean to, that they might have hurt their kids, and that kids, maybe without meaning to, hurt their parents. But also, it's because you only had what you had. You only knew what you knew when you were raising your kids. I try to remember that when I think about my past as a child. Because I really was trying to be an adult while being a kid. And I blame myself for a lot of things. I just think it's like one of those things where like we can't help but do that. Because we feel guilty. I think that's normal to feel guilty for not doing things better for other people, negatively affecting their lives. But also, like, you can't live your life feeling guilty, right? Like, that's gonna destroy you. Definitely doesn't make me feel good. And you almost like want these people to like hate you a little bit. You're like, yeah, that's true, because I didn't do anything good in your life. But anyone who's a good person isn't gonna hate you. They're just gonna not be in your life anymore. And then that just hurts you. I don't think anyone wants to be alone. I literally just talking to a family member who was talking about like how their husband doesn't like people, doesn't like being around people. I just have to laugh because I'm like, that's not true. Like scientifically, we're like a species that likes being around each other. We need each other actually. It's kind of like food and water, and the more I learn about it, the more it's like, you literally couldn't live without other people if you wanted to. You'd go crazy. You would literally go crazy. You need a community. You need family. You need people. You need... And I get it, because like, I get what they're saying is they don't like a lot of people, right? It's not like they're saying they don't like people, because, I mean, they are, but like, no one means it like that. But it would be impossible for you to mean it like that. Maybe someone would be like, I do mean it like that, right? And I guess like that's their truth right now, so they do mean it like that. But that's a rough reality to live in. To hate people. That would mean you'd have to hate yourself, right? You hated people. You would have to dislike yourself, and you're like, no, I love myself. And how do you hate people? You love yourself. You know? Like, how is it possible for you to love a human being, an imperfect human being, yourself, and hate what you probably consider even less imperfect beings? I just don't see how that logic computes. I feel like it's contradictory, you know, to love yourself so much, but to hate everyone else. I feel like that just means you lie to yourself about how much you hate yourself, how much you dislike who you are. And as someone who's hated myself very thoroughly for my entire life, I know all of my terrible attributes. And the funniest part about it is it seems like I'm the only one sometimes that sees them. The only one who sees my negatives and sees my bad. And it's like every time I talk to people, all they see is this person I've always desired to be. And that's nice. But then there lies, again, my question. How can you hate everyone and love yourself? You don't. You totally hate yourself. And like, it's like projecting. You're like projecting how much you hate yourself onto other people. And then I was wondering to myself, well, is that what racism is? White people hating themselves so much that they can't handle it, so they push it off. And they gotta blame it on somebody else. I can't hate myself, I love myself. I have to love myself, right? Is that or what? You're gonna always be looking for external validation? Always? Gosh. Always looking for external validation. That is tiring, isn't it? It's tiring to always have to wonder, to question. Why do people like me? Especially if you dislike yourself. Always asking, why are you here? What do you want? There must be an alternative motive. There must be an alternative something. Because you don't like yourself. Why would anyone else like you or want to be in your life? Therefore, you must hate everyone. So that way you can't be, what's the word? Abandoned. So that way you can't be left alone. You're making it so you're alone because you hate everyone. You don't want them around anyways, right? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of how my thought process was. And when I like heard myself say that, like I just couldn't anymore. I wanted to love myself. I wanted to love myself very badly. I want to love myself all the time. I can't even sounding. La 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 la. Yes, cool. I never checked to see if you could hear me. I'm just out here bantering away. Blah, 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 blah. Can't even see me. Oh, you can't see me. Can't even hear me. You can't even see me. Oh, God. Hilarious. Okay. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to paint these, but this makes me happy. It makes me happy, and that's all that matters. And it doesn't matter how much time I spend on it, because I'm doing it. It's my time. And plus I'm streaming. So I feel like double whammy. I'm doing 2 things at once. How cool am I? Gotta hype myself up a little bit, you know? I'm trying to make sure that I can put this brush away without like having a lot of like liquid on it, because I know that I'm only doing the door frame, and I need to stop there after that, because I need to, no, I should caulk that. I need to decaulk and recaulk this, and then I actually need to do some serious work over there for a second with some wood stuff. So I don't want to like do a bunch of painting and then have it filled with paint, you know? That would be ridiculous. Hold on. I just got a text and it said I'm bringing, and that makes me feel like someone's coming here. Text messages, where are you? Okay. Someone is coming over. Okay, so let me finish. I just dipped my brush. Let me finish this, and then I'm gonna have to put the stream on pause, and I'll come back to painting another day. But this was nice, right? Like we got some painting done. How nice is that? Real nice. I've been wanting to do more of this painting for a hot minute, and I just keep pushing it off. And I really get salty with myself when I don't do things right away. Like, it's a personal vendetta to me of me being upset with myself over it. I'm like, girl, bitch, get your stuff together. Let's go. Why are we waiting so long to do this? Like, you love doing it too. That's like the other thing. It's like, I know how much I enjoy doing this. But I can do this for a while without stopping. And here I am not doing it. What for? No excuses. Just because, apparently. So, yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys enjoy these as much as like the cooking things, but I am a variety streamer, so just remember that. That even if you don't like these, I won't be here anyways. I'll probably get back on later, but I probably won't be for painting. I'll probably do something else. I know what I need to do. Oh, fuck. I hear you. Shit. I'm too slow! Get off my brush, get off my brush, get off my brush, get off my brush, get off my brush. Okay. Anyways, I might see you a little bit later. Bye!